Hey everybody, Professor Stines here. This video is kind of going to be for two classes. One, it's going to be in 2380 web development to kind of supplement what we're talking about labs. I'm kind of going to pose this as this is hard mode for that class. In 3280 though, we'll be doing this pretty soon, and that's using XAMPP to kind of write PHP and do some things. So this video kind of fits well in two classes and can kind of show how, if you're in 2380, where your future might be going. So I'm kind of assuming that you've already watched maybe some videos on how to get XAMPP up and running and get it going and move your folder out to htdocs, which is where the stuff that gets hosted on XAMPP is going to be. And this is just kind of the assignment I started at about assignment 7. So I've kind of made some home pages for some other pages there. And if I double click on it, I actually kind of serve it through File, and that's kind of how we've been doing things thus far. But XAMPP allows us to kind of use it like a server. And to kind of start that, we're just going to kind of rename our home page from index.html to index.php. And essentially, it's going to work the same. Everything should be fine. The difference is that now I can kind of use some PHP code if I really wanted to. And so PHP kind of starts with the less than sign question mark PHP, and then you kind of can put some statements there to kind of what you want to occur, and then kind of close it with a question mark. So it just kind of outputs hello world on the page, lets me know that PHP is working. You can also kind of call a function called PHP info, which will output a lot of variables that are kind of associated with your PHP instance. But the goal here is that we're going to kind of chop up our template. That way we can put some code in different files, like for instance this navigation section. It would really be very valuable to kind of have this file in its own place, and then every page that I make, that this file would fill that section kind of automatically. So I'm going to kind of start by making a folder called _source, which I didn't actually do in these, but in here I'm going to kind of create a new text document and call this one nav.php. Kind of open it up in Notepad, and I'm just going to paste my list there, probably fix the indentation a little bit, and save it. The benefit is that I can just kind of call the PHP command to pull that info automatically. So that's PHP require, I think, once, and that's _source / nav.php. I think that's all we need. That kind of gives me two nav sections. So that's pretty neat. And kind of pull out the main. I can even kind of decide if I really wanted to kind of pull this guy out, put that one there too. I don't necessarily have to kind of close the tags that way. So that kind of replaces the nav section. It even kind of replaces that tag. Look down at the footer. It might be beneficial to kind of take this information from here down out. So let's just take that and the footer. Actually, all of it. Let's just take it all. We're going to kind of end at the main section, so let's even take the end main tag. And we took the other tag in main, so I'm just going to cut that. Let's create a new one for footer. And probably fix some indentation. And so all we need is that PHP. I think there's an include once and a require once. I'm just kind of using require once. It's an underscore source slash footer.php. Kind of neat, right? I mean, it's kind of looking the same. The benefit is that now from here to here is kind of all what's in the section. I mean, really, I mean, technically, I should be able to kind of pull pretty much all this information here. So really, I could just kind of yeah. Let's just change the name of it to header. Nope. And change this to header. And just go ahead and copy the rest of that out and cut it. That kind of goes above. So essentially header is all the way down to the starting main tag, and footer picks up where the main tag closes and then does some other stuff. It's pretty neat. It doesn't seem like a whole lot, but it's really going to help when we start kind of going off into other pages and trying to make other pages. We'll kind of have that one structure that always kind of applies. Important thing to kind of think about too is that as we start moving through folders, just like doing it regular, we're kind of going to get lost a little bit in our folder structure. What's cool about server side is that you can do it from the source at the front, so that'd be slash kmp slash this way. It should still work. Thought it would. Let's put slash on just slash on the front and see where it wants to point us to. Oh wow. Okay. Same with footer, I suppose. And we kind of start making all of our links relative like this, slash on the front, slash on the front. We can't really do this in our local environment because when we run things with file, the slash on the front points all the way back and doesn't really work, but we should still kind of get all these images. Just kind of switch these links. Now these are not going to be wanting to do what they want to do. Well, why not? It should be there. And I think this one needs KMP on it. Confusing. Technically we're in localhost, but we're in the KMP folder, so the first slash is here. Kind of like when we're running things through file, which I've already changed it, but when we run things through file, it's file colon slash 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 slash. This first slash is putting us all the way back on file, just like this first slash is putting us all the way back on localhost. So it's interesting that I didn't have to do it here, though. Let's start and stop it and see. It works. It's confusing as all get out, though. think it's because we're operating at the server level and we're inside PHP, but here we're not. We're just in regular HTML. It's bugging me that it's doing that. We'll see. So, when we do it regular, when we kind of start moving down into folders, that's where some difficulties kind of rely. We kind of want to make a jobs folder or something like that and put our file in it. Just kind of copy and paste. If I go to pull it up, yeah, see, I was thinking it wasn't going to like it. Hopefully the only thing we really have to change is the path on the front, maybe up a level. Got it there. End up having to fix our links a lot. Benefit though is that we only have to fix them in one place now. This might be up a level. Up a level. No, that's not what we want. We want /KMP. If we were in a little bit truer dev environment, we probably wouldn't have to bother with it. There we go. The first page should still work too. Our home page. We didn't fix another link. A tag. PHP. Grr. There we go. So it's just a matter of fixing it, and this is the one inside the jobs folder. So really I kind of could just rip out the entire page and just kind of go with, start over at the beginning. Jobs at KMP. Kind of start fresh with the page. Already has all the stuff fixed. Have to fix kind of all of our links in the structure here. Should all work. No, page is not found, but they are kind of pointing to the right place if they did exist. Didn't quite create all of them yet. Let's see. Like I said, it's really a benefit and makes things a little bit easier now. This is kind of all that's required to really make a page work. One of the downsides though is that, okay, in the header section there's a couple things that we do want to have that are different. That would be things like here, where we want the description tag to be something other, something unique to a page, and we want the title tag to be something unique to a page instead of just kind of what's there by default. Which isn't too bad. Just kind of create some space here, and $ title is equal to, on the home page is Keith McDonald Plumbing. Yep. I feel like it's been a long time since I wrote it. Description. Solving your plumbing needs. So I got title and I got description. Those are two variables I kind of defined. So in header section, I'm going to change this to an echo of # title. And change this to be an echo of # description. So let's see, on the home page, because that one doesn't use the template yet. I'm going to go back to the home. Alright. Oop, I said those backwards. Title, Keith McDonald Plumbing. I sure did. This is title, that's description. Keith McDonald Plumbing, and then I kind of look in the view source code, solving your plumbing needs, which is pretty neat. So essentially I just kind of had to throw these two variables at about every page, which wouldn't be too bad. Title tag is careers and jobs, AMP, something like that. Come work for us and haul some junk. Haul some junk. Slash jobs. Careers and jobs at KMP. Go to view source. It's definitely a much better way to kind of build a template, build out a site. I'm being really kind of simple here with just doing one footer, one header. But you kind of have to think about what you would want to do. I mean, if for example, there's one image down here is driving me a little crazy. That first one. That one uses the old template, so it's not going to work. But it's not bad to, I mean, it wouldn't be bad to even kind of convert them either, because you just kind of need to, copy that guy. I could open up my site index page. About site index. Just kind of rename it to be PHP. Rip out everything to the main tag, including the main tag. Replace it with that. And rip out everything to the closing main tag. Yeah, underscore source slash footer.php. I'll just go start slash. Because that page doesn't exist. I mean, that code probably was fine. Should just do like find, replace, and change all the HTMs. HTM, find, replace. Let's see. Jobs is good. Site index has still got bugs in it. I wonder if I'm just not typing it right. Oh, I gotta fix the freaking link in the menu, in the nav, in the header. PHP. Really should just kind of find and replace them all. Control F, find and replace. Looking for HTM, replacing with PHP. Save it. Yeah, it's a little better. How did you not get that one? Because it's actually on the site index page. Gosh. Replace HTM, replace all. So it's definitely kind of an easier way to keep stuff organized. That's for sure. Especially if you can kind of make this one template work out. You kind of always end up fighting paths at some point. Like, 'cause sometimes there's an easier way, kind of defining a base path or something like that and requiring it through there instead. But I don't know. Like I said, this would be hard mode for 2380. This will be kind of something that you'll end up having to do at some point in 3280, although not necessarily with a website this complex, but at least kind of to illustrate the same idea. And I really kind of hope you can see the benefit of doing it is that we should be doing as much as we can to make our lives easier, but I don't want to require this in 2380. It's not required, so you do not have to do this. Although, if you do it and you fail at it, I'm sorry, but I want to see things functional. So, but if you could explore it maybe in conjunction with doing it the other way that I kind of present in the class without involving server-side code with it. I know PHP is really that's kind of about as much as PHP as you need to know to make a template work. There's a lot more to PHP, of course, but it's a good way to kind of get started with it. So, hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, feel free to post. Have a good one. Bye.